Hello, welcome everyone. My name is Babajide. I am an AI strategist and I help small businesses adopt AI in their businesses. I'm also passionate about personal development. So today, I want to walk you through how I will go about launching my cashew business in Canada from Nigeria. But assuming I am in Nigeria and I'm looking to expand my cashew business to Canada, what will I do? I will have to first of all validate the business idea. Is it lucrative? Is it a valid business idea? Do Canada market need my cashew? And if it needs cashew, what form in what form does it need it? Does it need it as a raw cashew or as a processed cashew? So there are several ideas that come to our mind, but it's only few that is actually viable. And before we jump into any idea, we need to first validate our idea to be sure there is a market, there's a demand for the product. And if there's a demand for the product, is there still market? Am I able to take on are there competitors in the market? There could be market for my product, but there could be competition, meaning that my entry into the market could either do one thing, could either be successful because I'm coming with a superior offer, or non-successful because I could not outcompete the competitors already in the market. So I've almost further validated my business idea in perplexity. Perplexity is like a research on steroid. It gives us access to live, real-time data on any information we want to find. So I use it often as my research assistant, my research tool in at any time I really want to get an intelligence in a certain industry. So right now, I'll go to Perplexity and I will type it what I intend to do. Okay, I am a business owner in Nigeria. Okay, I'm a business owner in Nigeria. Okay, who special who specializes in cashew products. So as a business consultant, vast as a business consultant vast in the international trade opportunities, okay, between Nigeria and Canada. Do a competitive, or let me say, do a deep research of the possibility of marketing my cashew to Canada. Okay, so I will say, so let's go. So I'm gonna ask Perplexity to help me do a competitive research of the landscape and be sure that I have a viable business idea. Let me be sure I'm not just hallucinating and I'm not jumping on a wagon that's going to nowhere. Because in business, it's not only about generating revenue and making money, it's also about managing risk. I don't want to jump into Canada market and get burned. So I need to have business intelligence, which I'm already doing with Perplexity. So now Perplexity has brought the results. So it said you can export cashew and market cashew products from Nigeria to Canada, but you must focus on processed or roasted, well packaged and compliant products and build relationship with Canadian importers, distributors and ethnic health retail channels in key provinces like Ontario, Quebec, and British Columbia. Okay, so it cited a source for that. So this is a source is cited. So we complete guide to importing cashew nuts in Canada 2026. Okay, so this is uh this is one of the sources. So it goes ahead to say market potential. So blah blah blah. So let's go down and let's see. Uh, okay, so I'm going to copy this, uh, and then I'm going to go to ChatGPT to analyze to give me a strategy. Okay, Okay, so Staribi says this is solid, well researched, and honestly, Canada ready already. What you have written leads to a strong market brief, entry rationale rather than a casual note. Here is how I will tighten and activate it depending on what you want to do next. So what you already nailed. So ChatGPT said me it's like a summarizer, okay, of what Perplexity has already researched. So here in ChatGPT, I will find needs, okay, I will fine tune the research and data that I already got from Perplexity. So now it says clear market demand. Okay, so the impulse only. So in Canada, there is a growing snack segment. Okay, so correct product focus. So now it's telling me that it is processed and roasted cashew that Canadian market needs, not the raw one. Okay, so that is already giving an intelligence of what to do. Then the next one, accurate regulatory framing. There are regulatory bodies in Canada that regulate importation of food. So one of them is CFIAS, this Canadian Food Inspection Agencies, and all that rules. So importing food into Canada is highly regulated. So I need to put that in mind. So next, there's a smart geographic targeting. That means my first target should be three provinces in Canada: Ontario, Quebec, and British Columbia. So, and differentiation ideas that sell in Canada. Okay, so blah blah blah. So, how to turn this into a powerful big data? So, if your goal is pitching Canadian importers and distributors, I will convert this into a two-page buyer pitch deck or one page. Okay, so now it's now telling me how do I actually enter into the Canadian space. So, I could target Canadian importers and distributors. Number two, but if my goal is grants, trade programs, or export support, then I could follow this route. Okay. Then it also say if my goal is my own branded cashew snacks in Canada. Okay. So then the next step would be I should determine premium and mainstream snack. So now from here, okay, I could go ahead and decide what I really want to do. I could ask ChatGPT to say what does it recommend based on my context. Okay, so just a second. What is your recommended what's your recommended path that I follow? Now I will now impute my own constraints. Okay, based on budget constraints and time to market. So say love this question. It tells me you are thinking like an operator, not a dreamer. Given budget constraints and fast time to market, yes, a leanness and lowest parts I would recommend blah blah blah. So the link so don't build a brand first. Don't over process. Don't over certify. Sell processed cashew kernels in bulk or finished forms to existing Canadian importers who already have licenses, warehouses, and retail. So guys, to start a business is not difficult once you have intelligence. And this AI tool, Perplexity, gives you a good starting point to think about your business in such a way that you would have a competitive advantage. You are not doing a trial and error, you are launching your product with accuracy and you are on time. You're on point and you're on time. Once you should launch a business like a smart arrow shooter, on target and on time, on target and on time. So by the time you hit the market, you're hitting the market with precision. So AI tools are there for us as small business owners to make sure that we have a competitive advantage in a ever competitive market. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any question please comment it in the box below. I will always come up with solutions to AI adoption and strategy for personal development and business growth. Thank you for watching. Bye.